Hey Dad, what you working on?
Hey buddy, what's up?
Not much.
Taking a look at this 1993 Lincoln Mark 8. Really cool car, 4.6, 32 valve. Nice car, 280 horse I think it is. I was taking a look at this paint job and everything else. It's got a beautiful paint job on it for a factory paint job. Well, how old is this car? 30 years old. Excellent condition for 30 years old. Nice glass in it. I think it's the original windshield even on this thing. It's got car-like glass in the back too. It's got that Z-Bar coating underneath. That's some good stuff. Anybody that lives over on the East Coast, they know exactly what that is. The window's got a little bit of poochiness here. They all do. Every one of these do. If they say it doesn't, they're probably lying to you, because every Lincoln this year I've seen this molding always poops up a little bit here. Yeah, I was taking a look how nice condition it is, the chrome and everything else, the paint, nice tires, got some Uniroyal Tiger Paws on it. I like these little mud flaps, Mark 8 mud flaps on it, but you can't find another set of them. You probably paid 200 bucks on eBay for a set of those. Yeah, the paint and everything else is nice and smooth. The car set's nice. I like the profile of the car. The finish is nice and shiny. It's got the remote control here, or not remote, but the keyless entry, which is nice. American flag, nice back window. They still kept kind of the Continental look going on it though. I like, real sleek though. Nothing, you know, the Continental tire kit looks really good. I love the taillights, how they wrapped everything around. They kind of had that whole design going that wrapped around the taillights, wrapped around the interior, everything nice and cuddly to you. Electric antenna, that works good. Nice car overall. The Lincoln Way Motors, Massillon. That's, I think, the original dealer. I don't think this car's had a lot of owners. The guy I got it from's had it for quite some time. Yeah, super nice car. Let's take a look at this interior. Really super nice interior. It's got the settings when you get in. You can set up your wife and set up for you. It's got the remote mirror, electric door locks, electric windows, the fuel door, and then you got the automatic trunk button here. Pop that. Cruise control, tilt. Let's try this tilt out. Oh yeah, works good. It's got the information desk here, rear window defog, traction assist, not traction control, assist, 30,455,000 actual miles. Believed to be real actual miles. I love the leather. Always liked the leather in these years. Even not only Lincolns, Ford used a really nice looking leather. I love the console. Check this out. Now this is cool. Cell phone. I love it. Hello. Really neat. Still with the car, still plugged in. I don't exactly know what it'd take to make it work, but there's the cell phone. AM, FM, CD. We do have a problem with the radio. It doesn't want to come on, but everything seems to be working right. They did send us some other parts. The family left some parts in the trunk to fix the radio. We're selling it for the family, so that's kind of where we're at with that. One thing I like about this car when I get into it, if you're going to get somebody in the back seat, check this out. You just lift it forward. Seat automatically moves forward for you. You don't have to move that. They should do that in today's vehicles. Not too many of them do that.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
That's pretty neat. Put it back.
Whoa.
That's neat. I like that. It's a great idea. Beautiful Lincoln. These things were ahead of their time as far as I'm concerned in 1993.
Absolutely.
Horn works. Airbag ride suspensions, everything's airing up really good and everything. I don't know, Nick. I think we should just take it out for a spin. Heck with it. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, this is a nice car. I love how this thing cruises. AC's blowing nice and cold on us today. It's about 95 degrees outside.
Oh yeah.
So it's a nice hot day. So the AC blows cold. Imagine the heater works just as good. We'll be finding that out here probably the next month or so. Turn down the air conditioning a little bit here. That's 60. That's max.
Wow, it wasn't on max AC.
No, it was on 75.
Hey.
So I mean the AC works perfect. It's got a bunch of buttons up here on the dash, status, on economy, and everything else. You can actually find out what the economy reading is. It just had a recent oil change in it, so.
Yeah, I seen some of the promotional material in a magazine. And they have a top-down shot of the interior. It's like really cool how it looks from above.
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know if they're at like the space age look or,
Yeah.
you know, but it's neat looking at it. I've seen that same picture you're talking about. It's like
really
the
cool.
roof's cut off of it and it just shows the interior only.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Lincoln put a lot into this car. You know, they had some earlier models, but this was the one right here that they came out with, was kind of their pride and joy. And this 4.6 32 valve engine was their monster, that's for sure. Ever since this monster came out, it gave birth to the 5.4 Shelby Mustang. It gave a birth to the 302, you know, motor as they're using today, the Coyote motor. And this thing will get you picked up for speeding in a heartbeat.
It's pretty quick.
It's been inside, I think, most of its life. I know the guy that the family were selling it for, he had it inside all the time. He had a few Lincolns, he had Continentals, stuff like that. And this was the one I always liked. Yeah, I see we drive it once in a while and take it out. Just an old man driving the car. And I'd ask him, I said, how fast a car is it? And he said, oh boy, and that's about all he would say. But I knew what he was talking about. No slouch. This thing does run good though.
It's pretty good.
How they did this wraparound interior back in '93. This was kind of a, you know, this was their attempt to kind of be a hot rod Lincoln, you know, as in the Mercedes and everybody else was trying to get out there and do that kind of stuff. Lincoln, so they put a lot of time and energy into this car, and that the 4.6 in it, that 32 valve engine, that was up and coming motor, and they were kind of experimenting in this '93 Lincoln with it. And then later on in '94, '95, they started putting it in the Cobra Mustang, which was quite a motor. It is the 4.6 32 valve Cobra Mustang. So this is basically a Cobra Lincoln. They didn't call it that, but that's basically what they did. They said on the commercial, when they would actually come along and drive, they would actually put this I-beam across there, and they would get it going like 60 to 80 mile an hour or something like that. And they'd pull up to it first to a stop, and it wouldn't go underneath it if the roof was actually hitting it. And then they would go off, take off, and come back fast, and it shot underneath of it and missed it. So this thing would like climb and grab the road. It was a
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a really neat commercial. I looked that up on YouTube. It's a pretty good commercial. This motor here was quite a motor. It's dual overhead cam, 32 valve. Yeah, they're decent on gas. This thing will get probably 25 to 30 miles a gallon. That was the crazy part. The motor looks just unbelievably huge under the hood. And they're actually not bad on gas. They're very efficient. They run nice. This automatic transmission, it's electronically controlled, works just awesome. It's got heated seats, rear window defog. Everything's really nice. It's not been smoked in. It hasn't been pets or anything else. It's a clean car.
It drives like a new one.
Yeah, 30,000 extra miles. That is pretty cool. Like and subscribe, and see you at the auction.